Welcome to Have a Happy Arty Time. My name's Janette and I'm just going to paint up this beautiful little picture here. I have the drawing underneath my jelly plate and I have a little mask here to make a border around, and I'm just going to paint it up. So sit back, relax and enjoy. Now I'm not staying within the lines or doing anything too much here. I'm just actually freeing up for another project that I'm working on. So I just want you to see just how simple it is to just unwind with your jelly plate, just enjoying the movement of your artistic ways. And just while I'm here now, I'm just going to do another little print on here, just using up our colour, making some leaves. And we'll put that aside to dry, but before I do, I'm just going to scrape out the middle of each leaf. And we'll think of a colour that we can pull that print with when this is dry. And I'm just going to do the same on this. Then I'm just going to roll this on here. I'm going to leave that on there. Just put my heavy book on that one. And we're back to this one here now. So what I'm going to do is paint up my little chair. And this time I'm just going to go straight into the tube. And I'm just going to put a little bit of yellow in his outfit over here. It's quite thick and painterly. And a tiny bit of the dark. I might pop in some blue down here first and then go from there. So just got a couple of blues, one dark and one light. This is just a cheap acrylic paint from Art Box, and they have this lovely red bricky maroni browny colour. So I'm going to use that just to come down the side there. Very red. So I might add a little bit of chocolate into that. And a nice red down here. So we've got a big orange door, I think, here. So I'm going to get my orange. It's quite bright and straight out of the tube, not worrying about anything. Just going to get in here. I'm not having to mix white with it or anything because I'm going to pull the print with white. I have some pens here. Going to pop in that red on his little hat. And this little table. And I'm just going to put in a little bit of black here. Excellent. To add into here with our branches. So that's just adding a bit, and I think he's on a chair. I might add this in here. There we go. So I think I might just pop that little vase in here. There we go, so I won't lose him. A little bit of purple here. So I'll just pop that in, and I'm just going to forget about that line over here. I had cleaned my plate with baby oil, and when you do that, sometimes it beads up a little bit on your plate when you start painting afterwards, but that's okay. It gives a really different effect. I'm going to add my little face afterwards. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put some pink and some white on. We'll see how we go. Let's get this off. Let's pull our print. Now I'm just going to leave that under my heavy book for a little bit. I think a little bit of pink might look nice on that as well. I'm going to let that dry for a little bit. Okay, so that's dried on the jelly plate, and we'll just see. Are we going to get this off? Yes, beautiful. So what I did was I got the hairdryer and I just lightly, very lightly, dried the back of it until I knew it was completely dry. So there's just a little bit of a fun print. I can use that in something, collage or something. And now take this heavy book off, and the same thing. I lifted the book and I just dried it with the hairdryer, and here's hoping. And of course we've got that little piece here that really worked out beautiful. So here we go. And here we are. So I decided to get my watercolour pencils out, and I'm just going to use them dry, and I'm going to leave them dry. I didn't want to go around it in black this time, so I'm just going to do a little bit of drawing here, get these lines. Oh, I love doing this when there's no pressure of whether it works out or not. How are we going? Okay, so I think it's coming up better. A little bit more yellow there, I think I'll go. For my chair, kind of a bit of yellow over top of that. I think that helped the chair. A little bit of red on here. Definitely want to add a little bit of highlights into there, I think. And of course, here we go, my trusty white gouache. If you've been on my channel before, you know that I use white gouache on just about everything. So let's go around some of these leaves. Okay, so I'm loving the mess. I love the jelly plate. It gives so many options with so much art. So here we go. All looking good now. Loving this. And I just pop a black around here. Ever so lightly. Gently. Not neatly. There we go. So have a happy arty time, friends, and here's hoping you'll be able to just have a warm-up exercise like this. It may turn into something you love. Thank you. See you next video. Bye for now.